At the beginning of our story, we meet Will, an everyday youngster who goes to school every day without any excitement. Will is walking through the halls when he notices a mysterious girl who appears unfamiliar. He also follows her. Will's sister, however, intervenes. That girl had vanished in such a long time. Will chases after her. Now that the girl sees him on her school bus, her scarf was left on the bus while getting off. Will keeps it with him. When he is returning home from school, a couple from the town invites Will and his family to the Christmas party. Will also says yes to them. Meanwhile, we notice two men keeping an eye on Will. But Will had no idea. When he returns home, he finds a surprise in his residence. His older brother had arrived at his home for the holidays. He'd moved his belongings to Will's room as soon as he arrived. As a result, Will is now forced to remain in the room above him. His mother receives a giant Christmas tree the same two men had taken to Will's house. They are watching him up until these days and follow him everywhere. They know a lot about Will, just like his name and his birthday. Both men wish him a happy birthday before leaving because today is Will's birthday. He is a little surprised after hearing this. He thinks, how does a stranger know about me? Still, he does not pay attention to it. One of them tells Will that the weather is going to be bad. Outside, however, the sky is crystal clear. No one was taking Will's birthday seriously here. Only Will's sister gives him a gift, which was a watch. Will is very happy to see it. His sister puts a watch on his hand and says, today is your birthday, come on, make a wish. A wish that you want to fulfill. Will says, yes, I want to see snowfall. Meanwhile, Will's elder brother gets a video call who has gone abroad to study. His brother sent a lot of Christmas gifts to everyone. Will got an old belt. Seeing it, he becomes sad. When everyone was asleep, Will saw snow falling at his house at night. The surprising thing was that it was only at Will's house. Seeing this, he is very happy. He thinks that his birthday wish has been fulfilled. The next day he goes to get a Christmas gift for his sister and two police officers stop him. They say that we suspect you have stolen something. They take him to the police station for questioning. Both police officers start asking him a lot of strange questions. They ask him about signs and marks. Will sees that everything is happening strangely. Then suddenly a police officer turns into a strange creature. Will was scared to see all this. He tries to run away from the police station. Then both police officer comes to catch him. But Will stops them both at once with his hands, which is quite surprising. Somehow Will saved his life and ran away from there. After this, we are shown the party scene in Will's town. There Will met a schoolgirl who had suddenly disappeared. Her name was Maggie. Will's brother talks to Maggie in the party. Because of this, Will feel jealous. Somewhere Will started liking Maggie. That's why he goes out of the house for a while to walk. Then a strange man was sitting on a horse comes in front of him. He wants to kill him. He also asks about the sign from Will, same as like the police officer was asking from him. Will don't understand what sign were these people talking about. The horse rider tries to kill him. Then an old lady, her assistant, and the same two strangers come there, who were still following Will, and they save Will from the rider. The rider going away warns them all that in 5 days' time his power, the dark, will rise. That means there will be darkness everywhere. Saying this, he went away. Will was not understanding anything. What is happening with him? Now that lady and all other, the last of the old ones, ancient warriors who serve the light, and take Will on a walk through time and space to a place called the Great Hall, which in the present day is the church the Stantons attend. Here the lady tells Will the rider can't come here until someone calls him. Means you are safe here. They tells Will many years ago there was a very big fight between forces of darkness and light, in which light won. Light defeated the darkness, but darkness did not finish completely. Now we come back to finish that darkness. We need some signs which are 6 in numbers. With their help, darkness can be finished. The meaning of those signs is in a book. The book can only read by a seeker, not anyone else. You are the one who can find those signs. You are our seeker. Will is the last of the old ones to have been born. He is the 7th son of a 7th son whose power begins to ascend on his 14th birthday, though Will disputes this idea because he believes he is the 6th son. Will is the seeker, the sign seeker, who must locate 6 signs whose possession will grant the light power over the dark. The rider is also seeking them. Lady shows him a crystal ball in which Will see that if darkness is not stopped, the whole world will be destroyed. Will returns home to his attic room and falls and twists his ankle. Will did not want to go to the doctor, so his mom calls the doctor at home. The doctor who calls is the rider in disguise, but he is recognized by Will. Rider demonstrates his powers on Will's ankle by alternately healing it. Rider asks him again about signs, but Will doesn't tell him anything. After listening this, Rider demonstrates his powers on Will's ankle and making it much worse before restoring it to its injured state. At night, Will gets a picture from his room. Will discovers he has a lost twin brother named Tom, who, as a baby, mysteriously disappeared one night and was never found. Now Will asks his mother about all of this. She tells him that he is your twin brother, but someone kidnapped him. We searched him a lot, But we did not find him anywhere. Here Will believes that he is the seventh son among his siblings and he is the seeker. Will travels back in time. He reaches again at the same jungle his foot was also cured. Here the lady's assistant Merriman instructs Will on his powers, which include summoning superhuman strength, commanding light and fire, telekinesis, stepping through time, and the unique knowledge to decipher an ancient text in the Book of Gramarye. Will uses his power and starts reading the Book of the Old Ones. Will tells them about the signs. Will reveals the first sign within Gwen's pendant, which is a cross. As the sign seeker, Will travels through time to find the next 4 signs. Now we see a church where a lot of people were sitting and praying. Will also reaches there by time travel. Actually he come back here after many years. Here all the Old Ones warriors also reach. An old woman comes into the church and attacks on them with snakes. Everyone was stuck under those snakes. But Will somehow get out of there. And he also takes out another sign from a structure lying there. The rider enlists a mysterious figure to help him get the signs from Will. When Will's brother invites Maggie to their home, she reveals some of her powers to Will. Will reveals his affections for her, saying he felt an instant connection with her. He tells her he has been thinking of her constantly. The rider also tricks Will's older brother Max into helping him. The spell over Max is finally broken when Will uses his great strength to give Max a concussion. By the 5th day, the dark that the rider commands has now gained tremendous power and begins to attack the village with a terrible blizzard. Will locates the 5th sign, but without the 6th sign, the dark continues to rise. Maggie is revealed to be the mysterious witch helping the rider in exchange for immortal youth. She is betrayed by him when she fails to get the 5th sign and ages rapidly, disintegrating into a flood of water. The Old Ones and Will seek sanctuary in the Great Hall, where the rider cannot enter unless invited. However, the rider's final trick, impersonating the voices of Will's mother and father, as well as Gwen, gains him access to the Great Hall. The rider reveals that he has trapped Tom, whom the rider mistook for the seeker and kidnapped, within a glass sphere. He sends Will into an evil dark cloud. As he enters, Will solves the riddle of the 6th sign. He himself is the 6th sign. With all 6 signs identified, the rider cannot touch nor harm Will. Using his power over the dark, Will banishes both the rider, imprisoning the evil figure within one of his own glass spheres in the dark. The sphere disappears into murky water. Will and Tom are reunited and return to their family. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notification, so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.